Uh, Hello, friends. Are we live? This stream ended unexpectedly, but it says we're still live. So let's see. Let's see. Oh my gosh, I think it's working. Are we working? Are we working? Hold on, let's see. I think we're live. My friends, do you see me? Friends, are we live? Oh wait, I think I got it. Oh shoot. I think we got it. That's good. That's good. Okay, bullish. All right. I don't know how the audio is. Can I have a sound check? All those good things. Um, Sorry I'm an hour late, friends. I was trying to take care of the internet issue I was having this morning. So I delayed the show, and then it really went out where I thought I had Wi-Fi and now I don't. So that's good. But I was able to put together a little hotspot situation for my phone. Um, so that's what we got going on right now. I don't know how strong the connection is, so I hope it's okay because I remember the last time I did something with cell service, it wasn't too hot. So we're gonna see what goes on. But yay, okay, I see positive things from another device. That's good. Okay. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Daily Zest. Different version today because my internet is out. So Whoopee. I did contact the internet company. I was on the phone with them for over 30 minutes and they were like, we don't know what the problem is as usual. And we don't know what the problem is, but we'll get to it at some point. So that's the scoop. But I do have some news for you today. I'm going to dive into some headlines. So if you're ready for that zest, the news, the education, smash the like, subscribe to the channel, share it out with friends. Um, wow, where am I? I'm in the same spot I'm usually at, except that my usual setup is not the usual because of my lack of interwebs. So yeah, the interwebs. No, I know the darn interwebs. But yeah, they listen. This ISP, man, I have had so many issues with them. But I haven't had any issues since like the hurricane. When was that? Probably August or something like that. So I haven't had problems in a few months. So now this is the first problem I've had in months. So you know what? I'll be patient with them. But yeah, they don't know what's going on. Anyways, it's okay because we're gonna talk about Bitcoin, we're gonna talk about crypto, and we're gonna get into your headlines. I have some already preloaded articles from before my computer shut down from like 6 a.m. I have some articles pulled up here. But we do have some things going on in regards to XRP, Solana futures, of course, the Doge ETF we're gonna dive into. And Trump coin, all the latest on that in World Liberty Financial. So again, please smash the like, subscribe, and share because again, different time. And maybe we could experiment with this time and see if you guys like it. Now, we do have the first thing we can dive into, of course, is Bitcoin, where I'm going to check on. I have two different devices in front of me with cell service. So we have Bitcoin at $105,000 right now, 0.83% in the green. Our high for the past 24 hours is $106,086. So cool. Let's get it. I'm hoping that we could close above 106.5. And if we do, that'll be the highest daily candle close ever. And then we'll aim for a new all-time high, and that'll be past $108,000. I also, as people are coming in the chat, I want to say good morning. And please check out our sponsors as well, Market Cipher and Cake Wallet. Use code Zesty for 15% off Market Cipher. And yeah, I'm going to try to do the Randy Roundup today as well because again, I don't think you guys are going to get the full zest out of the headlines with this. But yeah, let me say good morning to everyone. We got Brian, all set, Lasers, Andy S, Verhoofty Floof, all set, Michael C. Have I tried turning it on and off? Yes, I have, One House. Thank you. I have. Um, let's see who else is in here. You guys were talking it up. Keen Bean, Sharam, Black Hat, good morning. John Legend. We have Gary Littlemore, good morning. Gazer, Alt, Ray K. Um, Lasers, Alexandra G, my G, good morning. Aaron, good morning. NM505, good morning. Smoky Dan, good morning. Auto Cough Cough. We have Sack Nasty, True, Aquarian, Drunk Pirate. No, good morning. We have Skipping Stones, Anthony S. Still got coffee. Yes, I've had my coffee for a while. And I had to plug in my mug again because she was dead. And I was like, yeah, she's got to stay warm for the stream. Pillman, good morning. Jesse, good morning. We have Dave P, NJ Tech, Jeff, good morning. Andrew Cameron, good morning. We have 69-year plan. Nice to see you. Jesse said we all love Randy. Well, I love all you guys too. So thank you guys so much for being patient with me. I appreciate it. Hi, Poison over there on X. I can't really see the X comments today, again, because I don't have my usual chat bot in front of me. But yeah, if you guys are on X, please go to YouTube so I could see your comments. I don't see anything right now. But yeah, so we're going to get after it. Please smash the like, share. All right. So what's the first thing we could dive into here? We have the CME staging website suggests that XRP and Solana futures will go live on CME on February 10th, pending regulatory approval. But apparently, I saw two different things. I saw that this is true, but it also could be a rumor. So take all of that with a grain of salt. So apparently, futures trading for XRP and Solana will go live on the Chicago Mercantile Exchange on February 10th, pending regulatory approval, according to a staging subdomain of the CME Group's website, assuming beta.cme group is actually a beta test version of the actual website. Looks like CME is expecting to launch Solana and XRP futures on February 10th. But again, it doesn't seem like that's exactly legit to me. So I'm gonna take all of that with a huge spoonful of salt. A spoonful of salt. Right, Alex Kaimana, spoonful. So do with that what you may. Gamer vibe, I know. We're gamers out here. Now, we do have international news, which I know that people like to hear and I like to share. So, Upbit and Bithumb, they were both exchanges that were over in South Korea, and we know South Korea had that martial law problem recently, and there were outages due to the martial law issue that they had over in South Korea. So they're compensating users $2.5 million after their service outages caused by a surge in crypto activity in the martial law era they had there. Because on December 3rd, the president of South Korea declared martial law during a televised address in response to rising political tensions. The resultant panic in the financial and crypto markets led to a surge in user activity on local exchanges, according to a report. And then we had the price of Bitcoin in South Korea actually drop by 32%. The rapid influx of users overwhelmed the servers of Upbit, Bithumb, and other exchanges, resulting in disruptions and service outages. Upbit usually has 100,000 concurrent users, had to cater to 1.1 million users after the martial law declaration. Other exchanges, Bithumb and Coin1, also recorded more than 500,000 users each on the same day, which goes to show one thing, that if there's a crisis and there's things going on where, again, the whole country is a mess, where are people going? To Bitcoin, to crypto, because they know that we want our money secure. And that's why I think a lot of governments are intimidated by Bitcoin, because they know that things like this are going to happen. Right, Leader TV, Tex-Mex, Biomex, good morning. M2, good morning. Again, please smash the like and share this out. We have 28 more likes till we hit 100. Help a girl out. Help a girl out. Is Bitcoin pamping? I don't know, because I'm on like 3,000 different devices. Okay. $105,500. Yeah, we're going up. We're going up on a Thursday. Oh, and speaking of it being Thursday, perhaps Black Hat or one of my beautiful moderators can help me out and go to the Liz Labs IO at Liz Labs IO X account and get the link for today's Spaces. I will be live at 2 p.m. Eastern on Spaces today for Lizard Labs. I'll probably be doing that through my phone, so I won't have all my nice sound effects and things. Why is my mic posted to the corner? Because my mic today is my AirPods due to me using a cellular device. This is not my usual setup. But if you guys think that this is good enough to look like my usual setup, then that's bullish. But yeah, I'm streaming off of a phone right now because I do not have my regular items due to me not having internet. So I don't have internet right now. So I'm using cell service to stream. So as long as it's working, that's really all I care about. Now, back to the United States, because we have a lot of things going on here as well that I know you guys want to hear about. Firstly, North Dakota had a bill seeking to cap crypto ATM transactions to tackle fraud. Now, we've seen countless attacks towards crypto ATMs. I love crypto ATMs. I think they are amazing. I've used them before, and I'm very bullish on the fact that you could go to an ATM and exchange your dollars for crypto, as you should be able to do. But I would make sure that you go ahead and look at the fees when you go to an ATM, make sure they're not too high, and also look at the market price of Bitcoin. For example, Bitcoin could be like right now $105,000. Then you go over to the ATM and it says Bitcoin's $120,000. So you have to make sure that matches up. Anyway, back to the article. North Dakota lawmakers have debated a recently introduced bill seeking to limit crypto ATM transactions and introduce a slate of new regulations on the machines aimed at protecting residents from scams. House Bill 1447, introduced to the state's Legislative Assembly on January 15th, will limit crypto ATM customer withdrawals to $1,000 per day. Lame. Cap fees to $5 per transaction, or 3% of the total amount, whichever is higher, and require the machines to issue fraud warning notices. Honestly, $5 per transaction isn't terrible, depending on how much. But $1,000 per day, I feel like they shouldn't really be able to limit you, but you look at the TradFi ATMs and there's limits on there too. North Dakota's Department of Financial Institutions Commissioner Lisa Cruz told members of the House Industry, Business, and Labor Committee on January 22nd that the state's residents filed 103 crypto scam complaints to the FBI for a combined loss of $6.5 million back in 2023, which, again, if this happened in 2023, why are you so slow on the ball here? The FBI reported in September that Americans lost $5.6 billion due to crypto fraud in 2023 and recorded 5,500 cases that involved a crypto ATM, resulting in losses of over $189 million. The primary sponsor of the bill noted that the crypto ATMs currently lack the protection measures that trad money ATMs have, making it easier for perpetrators to scam victims. I mean, listen, I think that there should definitely be a way to monitor what goes on with these ATMs, but at the same time, I am a fan of not having KYC, because if you're doing something $1,000 or less, do you need a KYC for that? No, because it's not a lot of money. Some ATMs, though, even in the article it says it, already report sus transactions of over $2,000 and transactions over $10,000 to the authorities, which I don't think it needs to go that deep. But again, if it's over 10 grand, then I think you probably have to KYC for that one. I think $1,000 or less. I don't see a need for KYC for that. But you know what? I'm not a lawyer. I'm not the government, so I can't make decisions like that. Also in the United States, we have the IRS crypto broker rule, which nothing from the IRS ever makes sense to me. Again, we have the Pentagon, we have our own government that loses billions of dollars every year. And hello, we don't know where it goes. And they don't know where it goes either. They're like, oh, billions of dollars, it just disappeared. It went into thin air. Ridiculous. So here's the Republicans seeking to overturn the IRS broker rule. Congressional Republicans are working to reverse the new IRS guidelines that require so-called custodial brokers to report transactions. Representative Mike Carey and Senator Ted Cruz this week introduced corresponding resolutions to seek to roll back the disastrous IRS broker rule. This comes weeks after the lobbying firms sued the IRS over the rule. They claim the requirement exceeds the agency's statutory authority, violates the Administrative Procedure Act, APA, and is unconstitutional. Yeah, most of what happens with this government is unconstitutional, I'll tell you that. Um, the final version of the 1099 DA form, which is what people needed to file with the IRS, because starting in 2025, custodial brokers are required to report gross proceeds. And in 2026, they're going to have to report a cost basis for certain transactions. The final version of this form was published at the end of last year. While earlier drafts had included a section where brokers had to identify their type of business, the final form nixed that box. It's a small change, but by cutting this section, the IRS more or less punted the issue of DeFi actors. So I think we definitely have to find a solution with the IRS. I think the IRS doesn't know what Bitcoin is. They don't know what crypto is. They definitely don't understand what an NFT is, and they don't even know how to tax it. I don't think the government understands how big crypto is. I think they do to a degree. At least the old administration, they understood, but they wanted to take everything from you. Especially when you're going and selling your Bitcoin for a profit. Why are you getting taxed on it? And even that's ridiculous, because again, you're buying Bitcoin with money you already paid taxes on, and then you make a profit, and then you have to pay the taxes on the money you invested and already paid taxes on to invest. Like, that just doesn't make sense to me. It absolutely does not make sense to me. So I think there's a lot of robbery that gets done to the American people. I just don't stand for that. But yeah, I'm not a lawyer, I'm not an attorney, I'm not an accountant, any of those things. So you don't gotta listen to me on that. It's just my opinion. Just my opinion. You're already getting taxed on the money you make, and then you go invest the money you make, and you get taxed on the profits from the money you make. Oh, I can't. Oh, it's just so unfair. But that's okay. I'm just gonna stay patient here. Everyone's telling me to check Cynthia Lummis. Hold on, let me go check because I didn't see anything before. Hold on. Cynthia Lummis. What did she say? Oh, okay, hold on. Stay tuned for 10 a.m. Okay. Okay, yeah. See, this I saw coming. This I saw coming. Okay. Breaking news. Ba, 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 ba. Breaking news. We already knew this was going to happen. We know that there's going to be a digital asset subcommittee, and there's going to be a vice chair, which is Tom Emmer. And we knew that the chair was probably going to be Cynthia Lummis, and she's the one that really spearheads the crypto movement within the Senate. She's the one that put together the Bitcoin Act, which under the Bitcoin Act, we would have a strategic Bitcoin reserve in which our government would acquire 1 million Bitcoin over the course of 5 years, 200,000 Bitcoin a year, all that good stuff. She put a tweet up, honored to chair the Senate Banking Subcommittee on Digital Assets, with quote, I'm reading it. Digital assets are the future, and if the United States wants to remain a global leader in financial innovation, Congress needs to urgently pass bipartisan legislation establishing a comprehensive legal framework for digital assets and that strengthens the US dollar with a strategic Bitcoin reserve. Word. I am humbled. My colleagues have placed their trust in me to chair this historic subcommittee, and I look forward to shepherding bipartisan legislation to Donnie T's desk this year that secures our financial future. Man, Cynthia Lummis is such a queen. She actually is killing the game. And she was tweeting, I don't care who's not doing work. I'll pop a Celsius and I'll make it work. And Celsius is an energy drink. She's like, I'm going to pop this energy drink and I'm going to put in the work. Senator Cynthia Lummis is just absolutely killing it. She's one of the few people that really I like in government. She actually cares about the American people. Now I'm trying to load her full press release, but again, my service is horrible, and Wi-Fi is just not agreeing with me right now. Hold on, let's see. Is it just the quote? Okay, she also says in this, blockchain technology and cryptocurrency have the potential to democratize the financial world, and there's no better champion for the industry than my friend Cynthia Lummis said. Oh, this is from Oh, okay. Tim Scott, the Senate Banking Committee Chair Tim Scott. That's what he said about her. He said, since day one, Senator Lummis has been a leader in digital assets and in legislation. I'm proud to have her spearhead the Banking Committee's efforts through our new subcommittee on digital assets. Working with the Donnie T admin and our colleagues in the White House, we will advance a common sense, we like common sense, a common sense regulatory framework to facilitate innovation here in the US, not overseas. So they'll have two focus areas in this committee. One is passing bipartisan digital asset legislation that promotes responsible innovation and protects consumers, including market structure, stablecoins, and a strategic Bitcoin reserve. Yes. And two, conducting robust oversight over federal financial regulators to ensure those agencies are following the law. Yeah, Gary Gensler, you weren't doing that, sir. Anyway, including by ensuring Operation 2.0 never happens again. Yeah, so we don't cause bank runs on crypto companies for no reason and cost people their livelihood. So, clap sound for Senator Cynthia Lummis. Absolutely killing it. She puts in the work. She is a great example of proof of work. She makes things happen. She makes things happen. And I think that would be that could be a cause for a nice bull run action. Oh shoot. Bitcoin's pumping $106,800, guys. Oh, we're about to hit 107,000. Oh my gosh, the fact I can't pull up the chart. I am heartbroken. Interwebs, why? Oh my gosh. Yeah, Bitcoin's pumping, guys. Bitcoin's pumping. Can someone tell me when it hits $107,000, please? Oh my gosh, I am mind blown. How many likes do we have as Bitcoin's pumping away right now? This is huge news. Leader TV wrote GOAT. Well, thank you for the super chat. Senator Cynthia Lummis is the GOAT for sure. I agree with that. Coins Chick also gifted a membership. Thank you very much, Coins Chick. Thank you for coming. I appreciate you guys giving me love despite my technical inabilities today. Also, guys, 12 more likes till we hit 100. Smash those likes and share because we're pumping. Also, we have over 1,000 viewers. So that means we have 1,000 viewers on X right now. What are you guys doing? What are you guys doing over there on X? Smash the like on the stream there too. Also on X, I did change my profile picture. So just so you know, my blue check is under review. So if you are on my X and you don't see the blue check mark, but you acknowledge that there's a new PFP, then you should be good. Yeah, we have 960 viewers on X. We're killing it over there. Awesome. Biomex said proof of work, not proof of talk. Absolutely, absolutely. I agree with that, Biomex, because Senator Cynthia Lummis, she says what she wants, but she goes out and does it and gets it. And that's what we want. We want people that are going to talk the talk and walk the walk. Talk the talk and walk the walk. So, cheers. Cheers, cheers. Brian goes, I sell Bitcoin and it goes back up. Listen, man, this is how it always works. That's why, again, what do I preach? What do I preach, Brian? Have a bullish and a bearish case scenario and stick to your plan. If you say, okay, if Bitcoin hits a certain price, then I'm selling and taking profits and doing X with my profits, then go do that. And if you have a bearish scenario, okay, if Bitcoin pulls back, it hits this price, I'm going to buy X amount, then you go and do that. Stick to it. Bitcoin pulling back almost hit $107,000. Now we're at 106.1. All right, let's keep going then because we have a lot going on. Well, in regards to World's Liberty Financial, which is the Donnie T project with his family and the Trump coin, I'm going to give you your update with that. Kathy Wood from ARK Invest, she's the CEO, also a Bitcoin ETF issuer. She says she's not going to invest in Donnie T's token and will stick to the big three. In an interview with Bloomberg, she discussed Donnie T's official token, and which again we know was launched on Friday right before the Monday inauguration. She said Trump coin isn't going to have any utility. There's speculation that you'll get to meet Donnie T as one of the utilities of owning the coin. I don't know if that's the case or not, but so far we don't know how much utility of how much utility for this coin, except that it's a meme coin of Donnie T. She compared this meme coin wave to the 2017 ICO phase of crypto. She said, I think it's true that the ICO movement in 2017 really brought this new tech, or at least curiosity, to a whole new group. And while, some people in trad crypto would consider it, I think he used the word cringe or something like that. It really did open a lot of eyes. So that is pretty interesting. It's a hot take for sure. And apparently a lot of whales are really controlling the Donnie T token right now. We have yet to see how it's really going to play out here. But let's see. And again, people, and that's a good point, John, because I always keep saying the Trump token, Melania token, because people don't know the difference between a token and a coin. Now, as I pull up coin market cap here, I need this iPad. Let me use this darn iPad. Hold on. All right, hold on. I'm pulling up the iPad here because as we are looking, hold on. I'm going on coin market cap right now. Coin market cap. Okay. I'm looking at coin market cap as I'm pulling this up. So if you don't know the difference between a coin and a token, can you write that in the chat? Because I think that's a big deal. I think people need to know the difference between a coin and a token. That is a big problem that we have in crypto, where like people don't know. Hold on, Trump. So a coin, Bitcoin, is a coin because it has its own native blockchain. Ethereum is a coin because it has its own native blockchain. Litecoin is a coin because it has its own native blockchain. Now, Trump is not a coin, it's a token because Trump does not have its own native blockchain. It's on Solana. So if it's an asset built on top of another blockchain, it's a token. So Trump is a token, not a coin. Okay. Trump is up 1.25%, $38.77 right now, has a $7.75 billion market cap. So this is where Trump is at right now. And as we are looking at this, we had a Trump ETF filed along with Doge, Bonk, Bitcoin, ETH, and XRP. This was done by Rex Shares. And so we might actually see a Trump ETF. If we see a Donnie T ETF, like this will be the most wild thing that has ever happened in crypto. I'm telling you, because we're gonna have. Listen, if we had a Doge ETF, that is less shocking to me than Trump. Why? Because Dogecoin is, again, a coin, has its own proof of work blockchain, and it's actually feasible for value transfer. If I posted that video of me at Williamsburg Pizza back in New York spending Dogecoin. And if you're going and spending Dogecoin for a pizza, it's feasible, it's quick. There's basically there's a few pennies in fees. Hello? That's why Dogecoin for an ETF would make sense. Proof of work, fair launch, all these things. Trump coin, I mean that is nowhere near the same. But it just shows how much power Donnie T could actually have to have his own meme coin, have an ETF on Solana of all things. Which again, we know that when Trump launched Trump, and even when Melania launched her Melania token that Sunday, the other day, what happened there? Oh, Solana couldn't handle it. So we need to be able to scale. We need networks that scale. And that's what worries me about Solana, because if we have mainstream adoption and we have a Trump ETF, then people are going to go and try to buy the token to pump the news, whatever. Then is the network going to be able to handle it? Also, do we have exchanges with the appropriate amount of Solana for people to make the trades? That's another issue, because Coinbase was having that issue before, like a few days ago. People were not able to withdraw Solana. So do they really have the supply? Now, apparently, the founder, the CTO of Fidium Crypto, regulatory and infrastructure firm, he said the approval of Trump, Bonk, and Doge ETS is more likely now with Trump's new friendly SEC picks. He said it's a bold move, potentially bringing more liquidity and mainstream acceptance to meme coins. And so meme coins could essentially be running the government, running America, especially because Doge not only is a proof of work blockchain, feasible for value transfer, all the things, it's the Department of Government Efficiency. So it has more legitimacy within the United States now. So if we see a Trump ETF, would you be bullish? Put a 1 or a yes emoji or a 2 or a no emoji. I need to know. I need to know what you guys are thinking, because this is mind-blowing to me. Mind-blowing. Like, people were like, oh yeah, because Bitcoin has an ETF, we legitimize the asset class. Bitcoin was legit before that. Let's get real. We need an ETF to validate that, and now we might have a Trump ETF. What do all these TradFi bros have to say about that? I just want to know. I just want to know. Maybe I'm just crazy. Maybe I'm just crazy. We have 5 more likes till 100. I might go crazy if we don't get that. Bobby said he's happy I made it today. Well, thank you. Shout out to Meta Mona. Guys, I'll be live with her at 2 p.m. Eastern on Spaces. Again, I probably won't have my fancy sound effects today because my interwebs went kaploo. But I'm going to do my best. I'm going to do my best. We have 1,000 viewers on X. Yeah, that's true. That is true. All right. Shout out to everybody. Smash the like, subscribe, share. Yeah, I'm happy that this is working though. I'm very happy that this is working. But yeah, let's get after it. Please let me know what you guys are thinking. Let's put some emojis. Also, let me know what your thoughts are on my new profile picture. Speaking of Doge ETFs and meme coin ETFs, we might actually see a Dogecoin ETF by more than just Rex shares. Bitwise made their mark. And this is going to be our project spotlight, I guess, for today, because all my stuff is a little bit off the rocker. We got a Dogecoin ETF filed by Bitwise to become the second fund to register its interest in creating a spot ETF for Doge. The SEC has 45 days to respond to initial registration for the Doge ETF. So currently, we have Bitwise registered with the state of Delaware, seeking permission to submit an official Doge ETF proposal to the SEC. At present, all it does is create a legal entity to manage the pending ETF. It has not been yet filed with the SEC. Similarly, the Doge ETF registration filed on January 21st from Osprey Funds and Rex Shares is also pending review. Under regulatory requirements, the SEC has 45 days from the date it receives the application to respond to initial registration requests. That gives the SEC a deadline of March 7th of 2025. Finally, applications for Ripple, Litecoin, and Solana ETFs are pending decisions from the SEC. The first round of responses will be announced next week or so. So we might see a lot of bullish news coming out. A lot of bullish news. So I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm bullish on Bitcoin. I'm bullish on crypto. And I definitely want to see a Litecoin ETF. So people are saying the top 2 right now for approval would be XRP and Litecoin, and that's over Solana, even HBAR, which people aren't even talking about the HBAR ETF anymore. People forgot about that one real quick. So I would keep up with that. I think XRP definitely has a good shot with its momentum in the market. Also with Brad Garlinghouse hanging out with Donnie T. But Litecoin, again, I think has the best regulatory approval for being a commodity. Even Gary Gensler was saying it back in the day. How does the Litecoin ETF work? Do they have a certain timestamp to deny or accept? I believe they do. I don't know the exact amount of days left from when the filing happens, but there was, so first they filed an S1. And so that's basically your first thing going into the ETF. You have to do an S1. The next thing you have to do is a 19B4 filing. And so the 19B4 filing is the one that gives the SEC the countdown. So that's been done for, I think, over a week now. So the Litecoin ETF is pending approval. So now the next thing that happens is a yes or a no by the SEC. And I can't picture the SEC saying no. It would not make sense. But yeah, so I think Litecoin, I don't know exactly how many days, but yeah, the Litecoin ETF is definitely under a countdown right now. People are liking the profile pic. That's nice. Thank you. I'm happy you guys like it. But I don't know. Even if like a coin is a security, would it still be able to have an ETF? That's my question. Guys, 2 more likes till 100, Jesse says. You better listen to Jesse. Yeah, I'm bullish. I'm bullish because even Litecoin, if you look at Litecoin, has a nice market cap of $8.6 billion. I mean, that's not even a lot. Like, you know, even Trump flipped Litecoin, and they're not even comparable assets. They're not even comparable assets. So, yeah, Litecoin is sound money. You know, I think it's probably the best example of sound money within the space. I mean, a finite supply of 84 million. You have quick and easy transactions. Someone posted they transferred $1,000 of Litecoin, which was like 13 Litecoin or something like that. They transferred. So 13 Litecoin. You guys could do the math on how much that is, being that Litecoin is $114 right now. It was a fraction of a penny to send it. You can't say the same about Ethereum. You can't say the same about Solana. You cannot say the same about Bitcoin for sure. And the amount of time, 2.5-minute block times, please, please. Litecoin is sound money. No one can tell me otherwise. No one can tell me otherwise. Again, and I don't care about the financial number go up BS. No, I care about what we're going to use as currency. We forget sometimes where we're at in a space called cryptocurrency. We want to spend this as money. And if I'm spending crypto as money, I'm spending Litecoin, I'm spending Doge, and I'm spending Digibyte. Period. We need another Charlie Lee interview. You know what, leader? What you guys should do is go on X. If someone could pull up the link to the X spaces or the X live stream that we have going on. Someone put the link up, pretty please. Take the link from X, put it in the live chat, and everyone should go and tag Charlie Lee at Satoshi Light and say, Charlie, get back on the show. Show him that the community wants to hear from him, because I could say all I want to say, but if you guys are speaking, then Charlie might listen. NJ Text, like, I did software development for LTC. Yeah, man. I mean, I think Charlie was even giving grants to the community and developers to do some stuff on Litecoin. So yeah, I'm very bullish. Also, very bullish on Digibyte development as well. I know there's things going on. Is it silly or Second Amendment to have cold storage tech built into firearms? That's a wild question, dude. That's a wild question. But yeah. Guys, go under the Twitter live stream for this and tweet at Charlie Lee. Let's bug him a little bit. Hi, Charlie. I love Charlie. He's a good dude. Charlie knows I love him. We have 100 likes, friends. That's beautiful. We love to see it. Real power move to drink coffee after saying, listen, man, we're pamped out here. We're pamped. And we're all friends. Charlie knows I love him. The foundation knows I love them. And I literally spoke at Litecoin Summit in July. So, you know, I've always been there for them, and they know it. And I know they're here for me too. So I appreciate them. But yeah, it's not a bad thing to say to give them a little nudgy, because they're cool people. They understand. Anyway, we got Bitcoin price predictions. Bitcoin again is trying to push that 107,000, and I hope we do push that 107,000. We're killing it with Bitcoin right now, and so Standard Chartered was saying that institutional investors could punt Bitcoin to 200,000, but curb intensity of altcoin season. And so this was very interesting. An analyst said the dominance of institutional inflows to ETFs is likely to support Bitcoin and ETH performance. We see their prices reaching $200,000 and $10,000 levels by the end of 2025, respectively. So that is, listen, we've always been talking about $10,000 ETH, but we've been waiting for it forever. Last bull run, we didn't even get to tap that $5,000 ETH. So I would like to see that this cycle. $200,000 Bitcoin, I could see that for sure. But it also depends on where the liquidity goes, because now we have Doge that is a part of the government now. We also have Trump that could be taking a lot of dominance in the market. So we have a whole different cycle going on, a whole different cycle. All right. $106,000 Bitcoin friends. Keep it moving. Keep it moving. I love to see this. I love madness. Let's see. Are we getting 110K Bitcoin today? Darn it, I hope so. And I hope my internet comes back so that way I can stream it. Bitcoin is at a major trend resistance. If we break it and close above it for a couple days, game over. Listen, I would like to keep us above $106,000. If we can keep closing that, then we're fire. That's what I would like to see. Let's go over your top coins today. Let's go over your top coins. All right. Okay. How do we do this on the iPad? Okay. Your biggest gainers right now are Ethereum Classic. That's okay. Up 7.3%. Qcoin coin up around 7%. XDC up 5.7. Ondo up 5.6. VET up 4.27. Your biggest losers are Fartcoin down 14.5%, Virtual down 13.5%, AI16Z down 12.5%, Dex E down 7.3%, and Lido DAO down 7%. Interesting. The weekly looks fire. Well, listen, I would like to see. Oh man, wild. I wish I could do requests. I wish I could do all these things with you guys. I literally feel like I'm lost in the sauce right now. How many subscribers do we have? Let's see. Also, yes, everyone's talking about it in the chat right now. Yes, I did go to the range yesterday. I did go to the range. Oh gosh, we're 6 more subscribers away from 18,200. Make sure you're subscribing to the channel. But yeah, I did go to the range yesterday to practice my Second Amendment right, and yeah, that was fun. That was wild. That was definitely an experience for me because being in New York, you never see any of that, and I was just like, wow, that's crazy. But again, you should always, I guess, know how to use it. You got to know how to defend yourself, and all those things. That was just a wild experience. And so a lot of people were commenting about how I was holding my thumbs. Now, there was another video before that where I was like thumb over thumb, right? Like how everyone was saying like it should have been, but then I transferred the other way because I wanted to try it and feel like I feel like I had more stability like that. But I feel like definitely the next time I post, you'll see that I know more about what I'm doing. But yeah, that was nuts. I was like, I couldn't believe it. That was a wild experience. That was a wild experience for me. Especially because like I was talking to the people that were at the shop and whatever, and they were giving me stuff to try, and they were like, "No, you should use mine," and all this stuff. Like they were just donating stuff. So yeah, that was such an experience. Shout out to those people because they were very nice. Always wear ear protection. Yeah, so they had like the little glasses and the ear things. Yeah, that was nuts. That was nuts. Yeah. Give us a side hold. I mean, I think it has to be in my hand for to like really no. But yeah, no, that was crazy. That was nuts. I can't wow. Okay. But one hand side hold New York style. Listen, man. It's just craziness. How have you realized how many fake TikTok accounts are there? Yes, there's so many. Just go on my website, missteencrypto.com or randihipper.com and click the TikTok button. It's at missteencrypto. Check the spelling. Also, you'll see my updated PFP. I don't know if the fakes updated their PFP yet, but I have a new profile pic. And I have 12.6K followers, so that's another way to verify. But I'll never DM you first, all those things. But yeah, please make sure you're on the right TikTok. Also, if you go in the description of this video, you'll be able to find the TikTok. All right, Jesse, have a great day. French, hi, nice to see you. Welcome. But yeah, so Second Amendment right is nuts. It was so crazy. I was so excited to do it. But yeah, it was about time. it was about time that I went to the range. So I was very hype about it, and I had to share it with you guys, and a lot of good tips in the comments too. So I was like, yeah, this is really good. And then I sent it to a friend of mine. They're like, wow, you actually held the gun so good. And I was like, oh my gosh, that was crazy. Um, yeah, that was the pew pews was wild. But yeah, that was just an insane experience. So I'm happy at least I got to do that and see what it's like. Um, but yeah, a lot of positive feedback on it. So thank you. I was a little nervous about sharing it, but I was like, you know what? This is the X.com, and on X, people are very pro Second Amendment. So I was like, all right, you know, why not get opinions from you guys? Because a lot of the time when I post things, I like to see what you guys say, so that way I can get the opinions and get tips based on different things. And even that's why I like to share Newsmax and all these things that I post because I want you guys to comment things and give me those comments and those opinions. Just watch Clint Eastwood. Yeah, so the guy at the shop was telling me about that. He's like, "Oh, if you want to feel like Clint Eastwood, then you got to use this and you got to use that." I was like, "What does that even mean?" I was so confused. I was like, "I don't even know what this means. I guess I have to watch it." Um, I think I got to watch that. But yeah, this is a yeah wild experience nonetheless. But I'm happy you guys were able to make it today. I'm happy we were able to do some sort of live stream because Bluetooth mode. Okay, speaker, go for that. But yeah, I my speaker turns on randomly all the time. But yeah, I listen. We're just getting after it on the channel, and I'm gonna try to get my internet back. Apparently, I'm gonna get a call in the next few hours, see what they can do. Otherwise, a physical agent might have to come out, and if a physical agent has to come out, then it's probably gonna be a few days. And I said, man, I cannot have a few days off. I need to work. All right, we need to have I need to do my live stream for my Zesty fam. I was telling them, I was like, this can't happen. This cannot happen. So we'll see what happens. Pat M, hello, nice to see you. A revolver next. I mean, I gotta ask. I gotta see if that's possible. I don't even know if you could rent one of those. There were some big things that you can rent, and I was so nervous. I was like, I don't think I can. Like, I don't know about this, man. Um, there was a one person I was talking to yesterday that said that this weekend they were going to a 600-yard range, and I was like, how did that's so far? Like, how are you going to do that? Or 60 or 600 yards? I don't know what he said, but I was like, man, that sounds wild. Um, yeah, they can't disrupt my job, absolutely. And I was like, dude, I told him I said I've lost so many days of doing my stuff because of this internet. I'm like, can we please fix it? That would be great. Thank you. Appreciate it. But as long as you guys think the stream quality is good, that's really all that matters. So if it's not ready by tomorrow, then you'll see that this would be the setup again. Um, but yeah, so get Starlink. I mean, Starlink, I don't know if it has the upload speeds that I need. Rifle. Yeah, the see that's so they had like PISTOL side, and then they had an RIFLE side. I don't know. I don't know if I could say these words because I don't want to get clipped. But yeah, so I had that side, and then so I was on the PISTOL side, and then there's the RIFLE side that you could go on. And he was like, and the guy at the shop was like, yeah, if you guys want to go on that side, then you let me know. And I was like, oh boy, but it's just too nuts. It was too nuts. I mean, Geo can't even imagine that because he's Canadian. So, right, Geo, Geo. You have a membership. You haven't even used it. Where are the emojis, Geo? Why haven't you used your emojis yet? I don't understand what your problem is, Gio. Where's your emojis? Where have you been? He wants to be a moderator, but he doesn't show. He doesn't show. Get Call of Duty in practice. Now that I have a gamer chair. Listen, I play Fortnite sometimes. Does that count? I'm such a nerd, man. I'm such a nerd. Sometimes I realize like I'm too nerdy, man. Like I'm just like the way I speak to people sometimes I'm like, wow, that was such a nerdy thing to say. Um, Can I place a Starlink antenna on my location? I don't know, man. I really don't know if I can do that. I don't really know how the Starlink works, but I don't know if it has the upload speeds I need. Speaker is working, so the internet is back. It's Bluetooth, and the plug is broken, so like randomly like goes off and goes back on all the time. Add a geo emoji. Geo. I'm gonna pretend. You know what? We're done with Geo today. Some Fortnite stream would be fire. Yeah, maybe someday. Wait, hold on, hold the phone. Hold the phone. They better not be tricking me right now because I'll lose my noodles on these people. Hold on. See, are you kidding? And yeah. See, I saw the thing flash on my screen, interwebs back, and no, it turned back off. Where? What? Oh, I cannot. Oh, I cannot. Yeah, see, friends, this is sounds like you're underwater. Yeah, Gio, you need some help. You need like to touch grass or something, or maybe touch snow because you're in Canada and that's all you could do. Um, Good thing I'm a worldwide class A. Okay, all right, Gio, got you. Don't I got you. I see, I see. But yeah, see, I'm seeing the Wi-Fi stuff like messing around right now. I think the internet company's playing, so we'll see if they call me back soon. I hope they do. And if they call me, then I'm gonna have to take it. So maybe because of snow in Florida. I mean, I'm not where the snow is. I'm a little more south than the snow. Yeah, it says no internet on my little Wi-Fi settings over here. Yeah, I don't see anything. But we'll see what happens. I'm bullish on the future. Glad I had fun with the pew pews. Yeah, that was nuts. And people were like, "You shouldn't have fun." I was like, "What do you mean?" Like, I don't know. I'm just there existing, man. Um, with the Second Amendment. Would you guys put really quick in the chat? Would you want to see more videos of that? Should I keep going to the range? Because they say it's a ladies' night. Whenever you come past 5 p.m., I think like Monday through Thursday or something, after 5 p.m., ladies are free. And I was like, I walked in past 5 p.m. yesterday because I was so busy all day yesterday. And I finally was done and I was like, all right, I got asked to go to the range. I was like, absolutely, let's do it. And so I walk in and then they're like, oh, it's a ladies' night. I was like, oh my gosh. And then like ladies' night is almost every night. I was like, that's bullish. Let's do it. And then they gave me a free target too. So that was cool. Um, Shorting your internet provider and your mic brand. I'm using AirPods, Geo. Like, oh, I can't. This kid, I got no patience for him. Um, all right, you get you a GoPro. I mean, you know what? No, I should. Fox Phoenix, greetings. Oh yeah, people are like, yes, yeah, post it. We'll see, we'll see. But yeah, listen, it was just the Second Amendment flex, you know what I mean? But yeah, I have no internet right now. It's officially off again. I saw it flash on and off, but it wasn't even working when it was on, but we'll see. Aaron said today's my birthday, hoping for Bitcoin to hit 110K. Oh my gosh, happy birthday. Everyone write happy birthday to Aaron. Yay, happy birthday, Aaron. So much love. So much love to you, Aaron. That question shows who the Americans are. It does. It does. Listen, America is all about that. But what I learned is that a lot of the weaponry that was in the store was not even from America. Like there were like a bunch of Italian ones in there. I was like, what? Like that's crazy. I was just like, okay, so the Italians can't use it themselves, but we could go buy it in America. That was just crazy to me. Range time is needed. Take it seriously and enjoy. Absolutely, yeah. No, definitely taking it seriously. I literally had the guy do a whole safety briefing with me, and then I had help obviously from people that were with me. But yeah, it was great. It was a good time. But happy birthday to Aaron. Happy birthday. But yeah, thank you guys so much for being here today. Thank you guys for being patient. I appreciate that. We're gonna get after it today. I'm gonna be on Spaces at 2 p.m. Eastern with Metamona. So please make sure you guys are there. And yeah, again, I'm sorry about the stream. I'm sorry it didn't go as planned. And hopefully I get internet back today and I hear about that. So Yeah, thank you guys so much. I appreciate every single one of you guys. If you haven't yet, please smash the like, subscribe to the channel, share this out with friends. If I have internet tomorrow, then yippee, then we'll do a rave. But if I don't, then unfortunately that might have to hold off. But I will be on time tomorrow because I will be able to know what my situation is because I was working on this all morning. So did you hear the new tracks and will we get a Thursday rave? I can't play the music on the phone, like you guys won't hear it. So um but yeah, I'll look through the music. I haven't been able to look at it because I've been on the phone with the internet company all morning. So and playing around with all these wires. They're like, unplug this one and plug it in. I was like, oh boy. But yeah. But thank you guys so much. I will see you guys tomorrow. Please smash the like, subscribe to the channel, share it out with friends. I'll see you guys later at 2 p.m. Eastern. If I could film and upload somehow this Randy Roundup, I'll do it. So I'll see you guys later. Tune in to Spaces at 2. Make sure you guys look out for the Randy Roundup. And if you see it, smash a like, subscribe, comment your thoughts, share with friends. All the things to help the channel are appreciated. Also, I do not have a blue check on X right now due to the fact that I changed my profile picture. So please make sure you check the spelling and don't give in to any fake accounts. Thank you guys so much. So much love to every single one of you. Have a beautiful day. I appreciate you. Yay. Stay zesty. Peace.